When students enter your classroom, the first thing they'll really pay attention to is your desk arrangements. After all, they'll be looking for their seat. Your setup will play a huge role in how your students learn and behave. Numerous studies from the 1970s up until the present have been conducted on the effectiveness of various desk arrangements. We're going to use that data along with our personal experience to break down 3 of the most popular and effective setups: rows, semicircle, and clusters. Number 1, rows. As long as there have been schoolhouses, there have been rows. Many classrooms I've been inside still use this way to organize their students, and there's a good reason that rows have stuck around for so long. They work. When students are seated this way, they have an increased quantity of work. There are fewer instances of speaking without permission, and students are more likely to stay on task with individual assignments. But this setup is not without its faults. Students in rows are less likely to be on task when doing a group activity because it's difficult for them to work together. Also, the teacher will not be able to observe all students properly, as some can be partially hidden in the back. So if you do use rows, you'll want to make sure that you stay mobile as you teach. Number 2, semicircle. In this setup, the desks are moved to create a semicircle around the front of the room. There may need to be an added row or other adaptations depending on student number. The semicircle pattern has proven to greatly increase student interaction with the teacher and the lesson. Student engagement is particularly high during class discussions. So if you like to use a lot of discourse to enhance your curriculum, this could be the best arrangement for you. However, you should be advised that students who sit in a semicircle have a decreased likelihood to stay on task with individual assignments. If this is your seating choice, you'll want to watch your spacing between desks to minimize students distracting one another. Number 3, clusters. There are various setups associated with clusters, but the basic idea is that you put student seats together to form natural groups. The biggest bonus to using clusters is that students have increased on-task behavior for group activities. This setup facilitates the perfect working conditions for collaboration. So if you mainly use group activities and projects, clusters may be the best choice. Keep in mind that students seated facing each other are going to have decreased interaction with the teacher and are going to be prone to distract each other from individual assignments. Because of those issues, you'll want to make sure that you are very confident and effective in your classroom management before using clusters. Keep in mind, just because you start with a setup doesn't mean that you have to keep it every day. Make it suit your assignments. So if you prefer clusters for group work, but decide to do an in-depth individual assignment, switch to rows for a day. Or if you like the proven effectiveness of rows, but like to have an occasional discussion, it's fine to switch back and forth with semicircles. Make the desk arrangements work for you. And no matter which of the 3 setups you choose, rest assured that each one, under the right conditions, has been proven effective for creating high-quality work.